Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, so tonight we're covering a tragedy that has shocked the entire YouTube community, and it's played out live. Finny Da Legend, a Vegas-known content creator known for his lively street streams, and his wife, affectionately known as to fans as Bubbly, were both shot and killed just steps from the Bellagio fountain, and the shooter, another YouTuber.
So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. Young blood made of gold. A mind you can't control. Running wild, can't come down. My head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeling your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. And all the words you speak
on, everyone.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. Ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries as we'll fall now. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And then we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow. Come along with me. Together with the truth you see. For facts is always new. In this place we keep it real.
Happy birthday, Kelsey! How you doing? I need to sing some happy birthday. Oh, we played the birthday too. Oh, we played birthday. Well. Subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Let's take the ride. Vienna,
Ernie. Members make the truth so clear. Every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search, we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the light and share the light. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Come in here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
Oh, happy birthday, Cream Up to Mama, 97. Wow.
The pearls were bound together through the storm and darkest weather. We search high, we search low, together everywhere we go. Justin's here and he's going live with the best fans by my side. We're a family, we hold strong. Together we can right the wrong. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea. We are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just
Thank you,
popping.
Bonkers.
With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea. We are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea. We are one in this community. In the night or in the day, girls will light and lead the way. Just as hard and no support. Together we will hold the fort. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care.
Well, hello, everyone. Oh, there went my damn camera. 1 second. 1 second. I knew I did that. I should have done that. Hold on. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Let me just fix this mother chicken. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options, anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is June 9th, 2025. It is currently 4:38 p.m. You're right. Good to see you all. Really do appreciate your time. We are talking about there is some breaking news coming out of Las Vegas. A live stream turned tragic last night outside the Bellagio fountains. YouTuber Finny Da Legend and his wife, known as Bubbly, were shot and killed last night during a live stream broadcast. Authorities say the suspect is another YouTuber known as Sin City MannyWise, and he has already turned himself into police. This was no random attack, it was tied to social media conflict between the two. We're going to break it all down right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. I had heard of Finny before, but I had never heard of Sin City. So I'm not really familiar with either one of them, but this just goes to show you that you never know. You never know someone's mental health status online at all. And people can take things into their own hands. This is not the first time this kind of stuff has happened. It's not the first time. We're going to get all into it. I do want to warn you, this may be triggering to some if you are sensitive in nature to literally people being pew-pewed on a live stream or any type of abuse and or neglect as well. In a second, it was over. Yes, and that's all it takes. That's all it takes. I want to thank Willow Grace coming in clutch 5 pearl necklaces. How you doing, girl? How you doing, Miss Willow Grace? Really do appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much for your support. Can't do it without you, my dear. Always a pleasure in seeing you. If you received one of those pearl necklaces from our dear Willow, make sure you give her a big thank you.
Girl, how I look? Like a damn fool. No, them veneers don't make that look no better. Girl, bye.
Thank you so much, Willow Grace. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Hope you are well. Thank you so much. Good to see you, honey. I really do appreciate your support. And hello, Miss Bonkers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your kindness and your kind words, my dear. Good to see you. Really do appreciate you. Pop up, was it in a group of people? It was literally on the main strip, right in front of God and everybody. Literally in front of everybody. So we are gonna get right to it. Credit goes to KATV Channel 7. We're going to give them the credit where credit is due. Links will be provided in the description for you guys in the live stream. And for those of you on the replay crew, thank you so much. Let me just pop them in right here. It's KATV Channel 7. All right. KATV Channel 7. Oops, what I do. There we go. Okay. I will also provide this in the chat as well. There we go. Guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Would greatly appreciate it. Also, share this out. We would love for you to share this out on any of your favorite social media. Gets it out there, lets other people see. Because this is 2 people lost their life last night for literally nonsense. For no reason other than people's egos, hatefulness, and all of that. And families are grieving today. And we're going to get into it because this needs to be a broader conversation, not only about the, what happened, but about social media in general, because again, you don't know who is behind the keyboard, always, right? You just don't know. People get obsessive with people as well, right? It's kind of bizarre, to be honest with you. I've never been obsessed with I don't understand how people just like sit and become obsessive and just fight back and forth all the time. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Lisa B always new glasses. Thank you so much, my dear. I got about 5 new pairs. About 5 new pairs. I've got another pair right here. These actually probably go better with it. These probably go better with this outfit, at least. I don't know. We'll switch them up for now. Thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you very much. It says if they think they're living in a video game or some sort of virtual soap opera, it's so freaking weird to act like this. It really is. It really is, Holly. It really is. People didn't behave like this before the internet. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't behave like this before the internet. And not only is it the creator, but it can also be, oh, Michelle, wow. It can also be the subscribers. You don't know what they're going to do either. You know what I mean? Like, we're called influencers for a reason, right? We're called influencers for a reason. Did they find Decker yet? No, but we're going to be live after this talking about Decker because there's some stuff coming out about that as well. And that's the difference between the rich and the not so much. Justin, 5 new pairs of glasses. I love. I got 5 pairs of glasses for $227. 5 pair for $227. I used to pay over $300-400 for a pair. Manny subs egged it on and mods were telling him. And Sarah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Zinny. I have a link. You can get $20 off your first pair, I think it is. Nope, Zinnies. Hey, Roy, thank you so much. Hello, New here. Thank you for covering this. They were both agonizing each other for a long time. Both are to blame. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. I'm not taking anybody's side because let's be honest here. It takes 2 to fight. It really does. It takes 2 to fight. And I know we all have our favorite creators and all of that. And we accept more from our favorite creators, I guess you could say. Well, and they'll be like, well, because look at this person, they said this. And it becomes this thing where you either have to respond, right? You either have to respond to it or you don't. You don't play in it. And I understand people want to defend their name. I get it. I understand that. But those that know you know better. I always tell people that know you know better, right? People who don't want to know you or give a wooden nickel about you as, an individual or creator or whatever, they choose to believe what they want to believe. And that's that. It's really that. So, yes. Yep. That as well. That as well. People, constantly sending things to other, creators or whatever. Oh, this person said something about you, this something. Every single one of us creators, if this is part, it's just part of it. It's just part of it. When you are out in the public, people talk about you. Um, and that's just part of it. And uh even without responding, they keep digging. Listen, I completely understand that. I completely understand that. And but I just it takes two to tango. It just does. It really does. Um it does. And I'm not saying any specific thing on there's just obsessive people out there, right? Right? It takes two to tango. And people need to get a grip. We're adults, right? We're adults. And we shouldn't egg it on at all, right? Finny was not a mod. Yeah. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to this because this is, again, I wanted to give you guys a trigger warning here because it's pretty bad, to be honest with you. Credit goes to KATV channel 7. This was last night in Vegas, y'all. I lost my grip a long time ago, Justin. I've lost mine in 1976. For real. I literally lost mine in 1976, I think. All right. So this is last night in Vegas. I mean, you hear pew pews and you're going to start running naturally. And it gets crazy.
At first, everyone was just trying to look like, oh, maybe someone fainted. But then as police cars started coming over, everyone got very, very concerned.
And you are waking up to breaking news this morning from the overnight hours. 2 people are dead following a feud, according to authorities on social media, that just spilled into gunfire in front of the Bellagio fountains hours ago. Thank you for being here. I'm Kim Wagner. Our live team coverage continues this morning. Police still looking for the person who pulled the trigger, who the person responsible for this shooting.
So I want to make it clear that he has turned himself in. So this was last night, but he has turned himself in, and I'm glad he turned himself in. But this is the thing. Because they were feuding back and forth, now 2 people are dead. A mother and a father, aunts and uncles, their kids, lost family members. And the person that did this put theirself in jail for the rest of their freaking life. And there's, for what? Because, and I'm going to show you the video, what was happening yesterday. And it's up there. It's bad. It's really bad.
As you can see, it was quite chaotic right there in front of the Bellagio fountains as people were wrapping up having fun in our city. This happened right before the 11 o'clock hour last night. Our Andrew Nomura is on the case this morning. He is going to break down who they believe was involved in the online feud that possibly led to the deadly gunfire. And also News 3's Alora Lagarde is breaking down the timeline of how this all went down. Let's kick things off with Alora first. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Kim. We have been talking in these past few hours about what we have been seeing so far. It goes into this deadly shooting that happened, claiming the lives of 2 victims. Just to show you right now what we're seeing, Kim, we still have this area blocked off. We are at South Las Vegas Boulevard on the 3600 block. It goes all the way down to Flamingo. We have literally this whole entire area of the strip is completely blocked off right now. But here's what we do know, Kim. Metro Police responded to a shooting on the strip last night on the 3600 block of Las Vegas Boulevard near the Bellagio fountains around 10:40 p.m. Police ran towards the gunfire and found 2 victims on the ground suffering from gunshot wounds. Despite life-saving measures, both victims were pronounced dead on the scene. Here are the moments that police heard that gunfire, and we warn you what you're about to hear and see.
I have heard that. I've heard that as well. People saying that he's allegedly homophobic. Allegedly, people said that he's allegedly racist. Maybe anti-Muslim. I don't know that. People say things all the time about creators because I've never really watched either one of them. But there is a thing up here that I am going to play that it kind of does sound like one of them's a little homophobe. Might be we'll call him homophobe. Okay.
See, might be disturbing.
There you go, Mr. Ashton. There you go.
Are you kidding me?
This happened last night. Now, thankfully, you can't see anyone. You can't see what is happening. But I mean, you can see the pew-pews go off, right? But it's so Mr. Sin City MannyWise, he was kind of scoping him out. He had been looking for him all day long. All day long. And he was clear. And so what had happened is Finny Da Legend and his wife went to Vegas. Now, Sin City MannyWise, he is obviously from Vegas. That's what he does. Yes, Lisa, premeditated. Yeah, I would say so. And I'm going to show you some more. We're going to get into that here in just a second. And so I think Sin City did not appreciate Finny coming there. And I think he almost took it as a threat. So, trigger warning. Him here. Okay, here is Manny. Right, Sin City Manny. Let me you see him and his wife. Now you can see, look at all the people. I mean, this is as much on the strip as you can get. It's as much on the strip as you can get. Right? Definitely. Yeah, it was premeditated. it was premeditated.
Are you kidding me?
Police believe they have the suspect identified and that this is an isolated incident. Now, they also tell us that this involved some sort of social media beef between the victim and the suspect. The Undersheriff Andrew Walsh spoke to us during a press conference at the scene last night. Here's a listen.
At this point, every effort is being made by members of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department to locate, apprehend, and arrest the suspect who is responsible for this crime.
Now, they have not identified the name of the suspect or
Oh,
the
wow.
victims at this time, but we are still awaiting those answers. But what we can say is that it is a very somber feeling right now, having 2 lives being lost. We're now going to send it right on over to Andrew Nomura, who's going to give us a little bit more regarding that social media aspect to it. Andrew?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, tons of police presence here from our end. Currently right now at Las Vegas Boulevard and Flamingo, here on top of the pedestrian walkway, where we are getting our best vantage point of police presence here, as they have blocked off any entryway onto Las Vegas Boulevard in front of the Bellagio fountains. But just like you alluded to, Kim, Under Sheriff Walsh mentioning that this whole feud started on social media.
It sure did.
At this point, we believe we have the suspect identified and that this is an isolated incident, knowing that the suspect and the victim had previously engaged in some type of conflict using a variety of social media platforms.
They certainly have. So the shooting occurred last night at 10:40 p.m. local time near the Bellagio fountains. Very busy tourist area, and it obviously has been confirmed by police. The victims were pronounced dead at the scene. Parts of the shooting was captured live stream. The suspect turned himself in eventually. 41-year-old Manuel, how do you pronounce, is it Ruiz? I think that's how you pronounce it. Ruiz. Also known as MannyWise. He's facing 2 counts of open murder. Not only murder, but doing that in a crowded situation. And if you look at the video, how he shoots, like he just pops his arm right over and just instantly starts firing. And it is nothing but the grace of God that others were not harmed in this. So we're going to rewind a little bit. Finny and MannyWise have been feuding online for over a year. It started as content, rivals, escalated through diss tracks and shady comments. Social media was crazy for them, really. Some called Manny a scammer and an instigator, and Finny had leveled public accusations. The conflict grew so intense that police noted it as, quote, some type of conflict using a variety of social media platforms, end quote. Now, at around 10:40 p.m. local time, Finny and his wife were live streaming outside the Bellagio when a figure later identified as MannyWise approached. In the really chilling footage, the man wore a baseball cap and sunglasses, pulled a gun, and fired roughly 7 shots. Bystanders naturally panicked. Someone yelled, "Are you effing kidding me?" The timestamp matches police responses. at 10:40 p.m., according to people.com. The camera shifts just as shots end, likely when I don't know if it fell to the ground or what happened. So it was definitely premeditated. It had been someone watching. He had been watching the live stream, right? Stalking Finny down to the moment. So I'm surprised that he was live streaming there on the strip, knowing that Finny, that was his area. And I just, I don't guess you think you're ever going to be gunned down, but you don't know, especially when you are, fighting with someone in that area. The viewers chatting gave Manny their location. And see what happened. Isn't there a second shooting in Vegas when there was a concert? There's been massive shootings in Vegas. It's really bad. Really bad.
Yeah, from what we can make out as we were doing our due diligence here, this apparently beef between what's called Sin City Manny, a YouTuber, also between Finny Da Legend. Of course, this information not confirmed at this point, but doing some process journalism this morning, we also saw that a tweet alleged that the beef was between these two YouTubers. Of course, we are working with authorities to figure out the best way, getting more information. And when we do, we'll be sure to bring that to you on air and online on news3lv.com. Kim, we'll send it back to you.
Does he pronounce it funny or Finny? Didn't he just say funny?
In the studio.
And Andrew, before we let you go, have they given you any indication that we've seen the social media images of the person with a gun and using it, so it seems fairly easy to identify the person. Authorities have saying they do know who the person is, but they've yet to be arrested. Are they sharing any information as to why? Do they not know where he is? Are they getting a tactical team together to move in? Are they sharing anything like that?
That's a really good question, Kim, from what we can gather based on Andrew Walsh's press conference. Not taking a lot of questions at all last night, but of course they will be turning over any stone unturned to make sure that they get this person. But when we get those details, we'll be sure to update you.
All right, thank you, Andrew Nomura. And
I hate that it came to this. I really, really hate that it came to this. Reddit is going absolutely crazy right now. I want to I'll tell you about who Finny is and his wife, and also Manny as well here shortly. Guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, would really appreciate it. So the Las Vegas Police Department put out a press statement, and I'll read it to you guys. Update: suspect arrested. Through the course of the investigation, detectives identified 41-year-old Manuel, how do you pronounce his last name, Ruiz, as the suspect in the case. On June 9, 2025, Manuel walked into the Henderson police station and turned himself in. He was taken into custody and will be booked into the Clark County Detention Center for 2 counts of open murder with a deadly weapon. The original press release was on yesterday, June 8, 2025, at approximately 10:40. The Las Vegas Metro Police Department officers were on routine patrol in the 3600 block of South Las Vegas Boulevard when they heard gunfire coming from the west side of the street. The officers immediately ran toward the area where the gunfire was heard and located 2 individuals suffering from apparent gunshot wounds. Medical personnel arrived, and the 2 victims were pronounced deceased at the scene. This is an ongoing investigation being led by the Las Vegas Metro Police Department Homicide Station. The identification of the victims as well as the manner of death can be obtained through Clark County Coroner's Office. Anyone with information about the incident is urged to call the LVMPD Homicide Section, phone 702-828-3521, or email homicide@lvmpd.com. You can also remain anonymous and contact Crime Stoppers 702-385-5555 or the internet crimestoppersofnv.com. Okay. So, yes, Vegas is anywhere's dangerous. Anywhere's dangerous anymore. It doesn't matter where the hell you're at. So, I want to show you a little bit about the video that was going on earlier that day of Mr. Sin City Manny. He was live. You know, listen, I don't know either one of these people, to be honest with you. I am really saddened that this happened because it's senseless. People lost their loved ones, family members, fans that, loved both of these creators. But this is really stupid to do. This right here, to go live and say, hey, I'm looking for you, you're going to see it in a second, is really dumb. That is showing premeditation. It was the day before Chris. Okay, thank you. Yeah, because I think he said he went in this video. He's like, I've went to every hotel and all that. Listen to this.
Jerome, I'm out here searching for my baby. The fuck? I went through every fucking casino there is.
So this is Manny speaking about he's like, I'm looking for my baby and all that, but he's obviously looking for Finny and his wife, and that's not very smart. It's not very smart to do that.
I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I'm dying to see him. I'm fucking dying to see him. What are we doing? Fuel bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there.
Don't let people get under your skin like that. Like, seriously. Like, let it just roll off. Don't watch it. Don't put yourself through that. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wants to be liked. Everybody wants to be accepted. But there's just people that it's not going to happen. And really, you shouldn't give a damn to be accepted about those people anyways, if they're nasty ass people to begin with, right?
You better fucking believe it. You come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up? You fucking think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told, right? Somebody should have sent me my invite. Mr. Marcus.
Brown, that's so interesting you said that. That's like the second or third person that said that in the chat today. Manny was a narcissist, thought he owned Vegas. Everyone keeps saying that. Sounds like that's the case. Sounds so gangster. Yeah, don't put anyone in danger. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Does this guy have a criminal history?
That's right. We outside. We doing fuel bar tonight? I'm fucking there, homie. What's the fuel bar without the fuel?
What's the fuel bar without the fuel? I don't know, but, and again, I've never, ever seen Manny, but to me, he sounds like he's from New York, probably Italian or half Italian, and moved to Vegas. That's the sense I get from him. I don't know if that's even the case, but that's just the feeling I get from him.
Doing the fuel bar tonight. Fucking go. Or wherever you go, I will be there.
Yes.
Oh man, come on. I have to say hi to my biggest fan. You know? Hey! That shit, I jumped out of my fucking bed. It came out here so fucking fast. I'm very disappointed right now. All this long stream, and I didn't see my biggest fan. Teardrop. Just know instigators get this shit too.
He sounds rageful. Right, he sounds kind of a little rageful, if you ask me.
Like who
this is him. He puts on like clown makeup, I guess. That's not how you make content, in my opinion, I guess. Yes, he has a history. He got 2 more charges coming. Oh, honey, he's done. He's done. It's over. He screwed his life up. He just took 2 lives. And the wife was shot. Yeah, you're right. Manny, I think it is Hispanic. And the teardrop under the eye is for a murder. Well, he got it now. He definitely got it now. I don't know why anybody would want a teardrop under their eye and brag about killing someone.
Is the house looking like that? Like, what about leaving the house like that makes you like feel like that's tight? Like when he left and he put that makeup on as a guy, and then he put the hat on with the fake cholo outfit.
Now this is Finny Da Legend talking behind this, and he does seem a little homophobic, but I don't agree with what he's saying or anything, obviously. But I will say, unfortunately, sometimes people say really bad shit when they hate someone or dislike someone just because it's just a way to get at him.
Like, what about that? Like, what do you think he said? Like, do you think he was like, man, I look hard tonight? Like, what is his goal? I don't get it. What's his goal? Does he want to look like a clown? Does he want to look like a cholo? What's his goal? He's a
look at
all I know today.
Machete.
All I know is that all I know that hold on. Oh shit. All I know is that his goal is to be zesty as hell, fool.
Okay. I don't know. I don't wish I had my zoom in game like donuts. Donuts be zooming all in on shit. Because look at how her back go in.
Crown Royal. So did they used to be friends? Manny pepper sprayed them on Fremont. Clowns are creepy. A lot of people don't like clowns. He talks about like her back. She's got he said a long back or something.
Is that Machete's woman? Like,
yeah, you whooping the shit out of Machete.
Is that Machete's woman right there?
Yeah, it is.
That's her. Okay. Like, you know when Martin said that Nositol, that is the definition of Nositol right there. Like when it sinks in. Like, look at how when you get to the ass, it curves inward. Like the ass is supposed to curve outward. Hers curves. She got an end booty. We got a front booty and she got an end booty. That's an end booty right there. We call that an Eddie.
Yeah, where her camera go.
And so that was kind of part of it, that that allegedly, I guess, pissed him off. It's crazy. Let's see here, Finny Da Legend. I'm waiting for the oh my god, that's terrible. That's terrible. I just typed in Finny Da Legend on X and they have them laying there on the street. There's nothing sacred anymore. There's really not. Nothing that's sacred anymore. It's just amazing to me that, oh, holy shit. It's not a picture, it's a video. Yep, very much desensitized. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's, oh, X allows everything, but I can't be on X. It's awful. Yes, it shows very graphic pictures. In prison, if you talk shit, you get stabbed. Or, yep. It's his wife probably laying there. I know, and it just said she had a channel, didn't she? Didn't she like shop and all that? Oh, thank you, in the bushes. I get the mentality is the place. It's ridiculous. Yeah, just senseless. Absolutely senseless. Let me show you a little bit about how they kind of trolled each other. Credit goes to Poker Fraud Alert. I just subbed up to him. I'm going to drop his channel in the chat. Link will be provided in the description as well. Make sure you guys over there and support. Okay. Full credit. Poker Fraud Alert. Now, well, Mr. Cashman, this is I'm just watching at it's really just watching Manny and them. I don't really know. I just want to show
random stuff. Just walk.
Okay.
This is the killer that shot Finny and his wife. You can see he's an absolute douche, this guy.
Wax on.
Now, his opinions is not mine. I just want to make it clear because I don't know where, we don't necessarily agree on this. I'm just using this as commentary. Poker fraud alert. Okay. Here we go. I'm so worked up over it. It's okay, Mr. Cashman. I understand. It's senseless.
Check off. I'm just kidding.
Crown was with him.
Oh, and he's a racist as well. This guy has multiple times on his own live stream used the N-word, so there's that as well.
A lot of people says that he thinks that he owns Vegas, like he's the king of Vegas. Not so sure about that. Now he's the king of the. Well, he's starting on the low totem pole. Actually, when you go in to the prison, I'm just saying it's not going to be good for you. He won't go in as cocky as when he was out speaking on this. That's for damn sure. And he won't go in with all that jewelry either. I'll just say that. He won't be going in with all that jewelry. He has been in prison already. Here we go. Go again.
Yeah, they run to prison apparently. These people, I don't know. They just are really, really meant.
Sin City family. Had 46.3 thousand. Did he just go gamble? Is that what it was?
In my opinion, there's once again. This is Manny, the killer, and he just has hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Literally, it just seems like all that this guy does.
All right.
Is the channel run by Finny, and he recorded a live stream where Manny said that he's basically gonna come after Finny. So let's have a look at.
I mean, everyone has their own reason. Do any of them have kids? Any of them? I have no idea. He will probably, unfortunately, be a gang in prison. Well, perhaps. Let's see what level of king he will be in jail. Justin, do you think this while open YouTube's eyes to the bullying and threats? I hope. There's going to have to. I mean, we have freedom of opinions and freedom of press, that kind of thing, but there are limits, right? There are limits, and it doesn't cover inciting of having people go after each other and all that either. Both of them have kids, Cash. Yes, they have 3 kids, 2 older, 1 younger. Manny and Julie have 3 sons. God, that makes me want to cry. That really makes me want to cry. That's terrible.
that quickly.
So bad for the kids. I don't care how old they are.
So this is Manny. For some reason, Manny likes, I don't know if it's a drag queen or something. He likes to dress up and paint his face.
Well, that's not a drag queen. I mean, come on, that's not a drag queen. Just because he paints his face doesn't mean he's a drag queen or a drag king or a drag anything. You know, can be, he can do it for because he likes to do it. He can do it because he does it for views, because it makes him stand out, whatever.
So he says, I'm gonna catch you in the real life, Finny.
I mean, I think it's rather creepy when they do that funny looking mouth and stuff, but
and then he obviously does the boom 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 like a child would.
I feel sorry. What I really feel sorry for both sides of their kids. That's who I really feel sorry for. Like Kiss, yeah. They've just fucked up everything because he's got, you know, it's one thing to you know, banter and bicker and bitch and cuss each other out online, but going right up and gunning them down, and listen, it can happen to anybody. It let me tell you something. It is so easy to find people nowadays. So easy to find people if you know what you're doing. It's so easy. And you're not always on guard, right? Like, you're at Sin City, you're live streaming, all that. You know, he's watching him live stream. Obviously, he knows the city, he knows where they're at. And you turn around and you're dead. Turn around and you're fucking gone. And now, not only are, you know, is all their lives screwed up, but just the people around them that had to see that, to hear that, like, that's got to be very traumatizing for them too. And let me tell you something. When the ego is in play, and it certainly is, as us content creators and as just human beings in general, nobody wins. Nobody wins ever. What's the saying? I can't remember it, but it's something to the effect of, you know, if you're fighting your enemy or something like that, you better dig 2 graves. Meaning, you know, they might die, but you'll die too with it. Yep, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. Would greatly appreciate that. I'm not on any side here really, but it's just, I will absolutely, this Manny dude is wrong, right? Like, I don't know the personal beef, what went back between him and all that. All I know is you've got to be an adult and control yourself. I thought Manny was going to get hit. Right.
So there's this channel run by Finny, who documents a couple of times where Manny.
Oh, thank you, Cash. or Crash Las Vegas. Thank you for your sensible coverage. I appreciate that very much, my friend. Thank you so much. It's really sad to me that they're kids, man.
Says the N-word. They also apparently attacked Finny once. So basically, it's a bunch of times. This Manny guy also likes harassing homeless people, stuff like that. But like I say, there's been a lot of back and forth between these two. Literally yesterday, what's today? The 8th of June. Yesterday, the 8th of June, 2025, man was driving around Las Vegas, and like I said, they just walk around recording random crap. He said on his live stream, this video is not yet taken down. He said on his live stream that he is looking for Finny. So
he was being hunted. Let's just call, I mean, that's just the truth. He was literally being hunted. He was literally being hunted. There's no other way around it. There's just really not. Look at how many cops were there last night.
We're also following breaking news in Las Vegas. 2 people were shot and killed outside the Bellagio Hotel and Casino late last night. Sheriffs are calling it an isolated and targeted attack. They say the motive was possibly an argument over social media. They have not made any arrests, but insist they know who the killer is. Police closed down the strip and are telling people to avoid the area.
All right,
the most important place on earth is the ocean.
I love that guy's voice. That old man. Like, he's just so comforting. So let me just tell you a little bit about what I do know about Finny and his wife, which are the victims in this. Finny Da Legend was an influencer from Florida. He was a much smaller creator than Manny in Vegas. And he was known for his upbeat, neon lit casino streams, if you will. His wife, Bubbly, appeared often alongside him. She was very radiant and engaging with fans. From what I understand, she danced a lot. Is that true? Witnesses describe her as, quote, very happy mood, just moments before the tragedy struck. One fan said, quote, it blows my mind. 1 minute they're smiling, the next they're gone. That's pure heartbreak. Finny and Bubbly were enjoying a night out. Now they're headlines. The suspect, MannyWise, 41-year-old Manuel, also known as MannyWise, aka Sin City MannyWise, has now deleted channel called Sin City Family. Authorities confirmed he, quote, had previous engaged in some type of conflict with Finny on social media. Video clearly shows the shooter wearing a cap and sunglasses matching several earlier online videos. He was clearly premeditated. He stalked Finny stream, clearly intentional. His content style was very flashy persona, possibly fueling escalation. Just hours after the shooting, Manuel, aka Las Vegas Manny, was at the Henderson, turned himself in at the PD station. He's been booked on 2 counts of open murder with a deadly weapon. Clark County records will show if bail is available. I doubt it. But this is massive. It's 2 homicide counts plus live stream evidence. He's fucked. He's fucked. This isn't plea ready. except felony murder and premeditated charges. This is going to be the biggest. This is going to be the easiest case for a prosecutor ever. You have a year of them going back and forth, and you've got Manny streaming all day saying, I'm looking for you. Where you going to be tonight? Maybe I should visit you. My biggest fans here. All of that. So you've got him literally pew-pewing him on a live stream. YouTube has to start taking their stuff more seriously, in my opinion. They do. You know, guys, I used to have a much bigger channel. I got literally terminated for a 3-second TikTok video of reused content. Terminated like that. I didn't lose my channel. I lost my monetization. Might as well. But it's amazing to me that these people can do so much stuff to each other. And it just stays up. Nothing gets done. I never engage with, you know, fighting with these people or anything. And I fucking lost it for 3 seconds. 0.03. Or I think that's what it said. 0.0. I've got the screenshot. I can't remember. It's been so long. Manny pepper sprayed Finny and Bubbly a few years back at Fremont Street. Finny started a channel to expose Manny with his narcissistic ways. Well, so it sounds like Finny and Bubbly had been abused by Manny before. Oh, Daphne, they absolutely do. They absolutely do. I had never even had a strike. Not even one strike. Ever. It's crazy. Social media exploded on X and Reddit lit up. Fans mourned. Others condemned Manny as a monster. One Reddit thread said he also unalived a bystander, possibly a teen. However, that is not true. Hundreds of people echoed that this wasn't just a feud. It was an extreme performance art gone violent. Manny disliked Finny. Quote reel says, Manny disliked Finny because he was exposed. There was no reason for this senseless act of violence. Now, so the legal implications of this. So this story is a legal nightmare, but it's also, like I said, a blessing for the prosecution. Violent escalations of online trolling. Could platforms like YouTube be liable? Probably not. But expect policy changes around the content monitoring, hopefully. Meanwhile, MannyWise faces first-degree murder, streaming as proof. This might open community discussion. What responsibility do creators have when public beef becomes dangerous? So, you know, at the end of the night, we're reminded these are real lives. All of us are real human beings. And sometimes I think we forget about that. There is someone behind the avatar. There's someone behind the mic. There's someone behind the keyboard. And they have a heart and they have feelings. And how about learning the golden rule? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, right? Now, I want to talk a little bit about adult cyberbullying for a moment. A 2016 workplace study found 80% of adults reported experiencing some form of cyberbullying at work in the past 6 months via email, messaging app, or social platforms. In another survey, 20% of adults experienced online bullying, and nearly 30% faced in both traditional and cyber forms. Health impacts are serious of adult victims. 71% reported stress, 70% had anxiety or depression, 55% lost confidence, and 39% struggled with sleep problems. Adult online harassment isn't rare, it's systematic. Studies show 8 in 10 workers report being cyberbullied recently. And beyond the screen, it also wrecks your people's mental health, stress, anxiety, sleeplessness, impacting lives. Now, in the last 2.5 years, online bullying is up 43%. 43%. How's Finny's mom's kids and grandkids? Trashy Bob. Where's Trashy Bob? Let's see here. We all make mistakes. Absolutely, Jacob. Absolutely. None of us are perfect. Trashy Bob. God bless you guys. God bless you. I'm very terribly sorry. Jon Snow. I've followed both streams for a long time. Financial gain. Who's Jon Snow? Who's Jon Snow? I was on a channel this morning and had to get off of the chat was bad. Seems no one liked each other. We have to get over that. Right, we have to get over that. Yeah, don't mess with those. You can easily get sucked in. Easily get sucked in. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Other cases that things have happened in the past because of social media, right? Sunnyvale ESL shooting in remember the Facebook unaliver in 2017? Steve Steffens murder. Robert Godwin Sr. filmed and uploaded the event. I was just watching a guy, or reading a story, not watching him. There was a guy who killed his girlfriend in the car. Ashley, do you remember that? If she's in here, do you remember that? Oh my God, it was terrible, y'all. Can you imagine the amount of YouTube evidence of premeditation? Yep, Tuna. And this guy, he was stabbing his girlfriend right there. And she was like tied down. Oh my God. It was terrible. Yeah, Trashy Bob, terribly sorry for all of your loss, and please give the family our condolences, truly. Justin, remember when Doug from Northport got assaulted? Yes, I forgot about that. I know Doug, actually. I've supported him when he first started. Yeah, he got almost killed. Right? I think what it is, Adrian, I think people do the drama because it makes a lot of money. It gets people in their emotions. And what it does is, you know, people will see the other side as bad or evil because the creator pushes it. I mean, the creator that this whoever content creator may not like, right? They may not like them, but they will nitpick every single thing, twist it, pervert it, what have you, and make it way fucking bigger than it ever is. Right? And that's what happens. That's what really happens in these cases. And it makes them a ton of money. A ton of money. And more importantly, it rewards that behavior on here for a number of reasons, really. Not only is it financially lucrative, but you don't have to use your brain. You don't have to research anything at all. You don't have to edit or pull FOIAs or do research of anything. You just hit the live button and start acting like a damn idiot or telling your opinion on someone you don't like. And so when it's lucrative and you don't have to research anything or learn anything, that's why people do it. Yes. Yes. That's exactly what it is. And it's easy to get sucked in because people want to defend themselves against lies or half truths or no truth at all or whatever. And so when you reply, of course, the person that's speaking on it or started it, they're going to reply back, and then you're going to reply back, and then it becomes a vicious cycle, and then you're in drama. What did Daphne say? I had one of them not her fly over my home in a personal helicopter. It was crazy. Daphne, yeah, you're in Vegas, aren't you? Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate you. My daughter says adults ruined TikTok. And I mean, you got to realize when did social media start? Not too long ago. What, iPhones came out in 2008, 2009? Right. And that's when things started getting crazy, is after iPhones. internet really changed things, but now we're going to have AI that is, I'm over being ignored. Okay, but Buttercup, thank you. Appreciate you. Have a good day. Kids are smarter than adults these days, in my opinion. Probably. It's such a shame because so much good can come from social media. It really is. I know a few of those kind of creators, unfortunately. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Of course. It's insane that it just keeps going on. All right. Let me show you this. I could pull up some of his live streams. Finny, the Vegas Vibe King, Manny, the censor button pushing, very provocative. The show Feud origin. One posted nice vibes, the other posted challenges, accusations, reaction videos, heat was brewing. Which one was both of their wives creators? I've got one of these wives, they're creators. Oh, here we go. Got it here. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Hi, Justin. I followed MannyWise. He is married and have a beautiful family. Her name is Julie. Okay. I mean, I'm sure, Justin, when you get on show, would you see if you can see? Can y'all see if Baba Rose is in chat? Can y'all see if Baba Rose is in chat, please? And thank you. All right, let me show y'all this in just 1 second after this commercial goes over. And that's really one of the dangerous things about live streaming. Well, you know, you're in a vulnerable situation, like when you're out in the field, is what I call it, the out in the field. Because, I mean, you got to remember, look what happened to Betty. Look what happened to Betty whenever she was streaming. What happened? Well, she got the cops called on her, number one. She went back to talk at the cops. And then you've got Donkey Tooth guy, you know, passing her and then circling around and then being there for, I think, 14 minutes or so. Can't see Baba Rose? Okay. Baba Rose, I'll check and see if you're blocked, honey. I don't see blocked. Or I'll look to see if you're blocked. But I think I checked before. I wonder how long he watched him. That's what I'm wondering. All right. Trigger warning. I'm going to have to put some E times. Las Vegas strip shootout horror unfolds on YouTube live stream. Trigger warning. Credit goes to the ET times. Link will be provided in the description and the chat. Or sorry, E times. Pardon me, E times. Full credit. E times. I'm going to drop this right here. You can see Manny come up to the front here and start in with him. Right? You can see it right there. Play some music so we can make sure we are good. Is the music too loud? I think it's not as loud on my side, and it's usually louder on y'all's side for some reason. I don't know why. I've noticed that when I replay.
Are you kidding me?
Las Vegas Boulevard, heard gunfire occurring on the west side of the street.
They're just live streaming. It's just a normal day. Yeah, that too, Holly. Yes, that too. Thank you, Holly. It baffles me. They never seem to get bored. Well, when it becomes an obsession, right? I hope this guy doesn't have supporters defending his reactions. Deanna, I can promise you there will be. There's always going to be people that defend him. It's just the way me was. I think his wife was with him, so she might get charged as well. If she knew that he was going there to unalive him, oh, she's going to jail. She's going to prison too. That's how quick it changed. Yeah, she was a bystander and knew what he was doing. If she, like, seriously, if she knew he was going there and had a GUN, she might be going to prison too. He was looking for him earlier in the day. He was looking for him the day before, Carmelita, as well. Absolutely. He was looking for him the day before. Sure was. Does anyone know what kind of pew pew it was? Yes, Julie was with him. Another video showed her going back to the area, texting on her phone later that night. That's insanity. The mom's boyfriend works at Paris. He said they had to close the strip right there. Okay. Well, on X, it's showing poor Bubbly. I don't even know this woman. I get emotional thinking about it. Just laying there on the street. She goes from streaming a live stream to being dead. I think a new mental disorder has been born that hasn't caught up. Yeah. Yep. I agree. 1 second. I mean, they do. They get it's like an obsessive, like, every time they go live, you gotta watch, you gotta critique all of that. But generally, why people do that, it can be a number of factors, but generally it's jealousy dressed as content. I mean, that's really it. They're parasocial, I don't know. It's weird. Audience echo chamber is another one. If they get any sort of, how did their beef start? Supposedly, Manny pepper sprayed. I think it was it Manny that pepper sprayed Finny? I'm pretty sure it was was like that. I'm pretty sure it was. I think it was. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, they were at something or something like that, and he pepper sprayed them at, I think it was a Halloween party, wasn't it? Something like that. And that's how it started. And then Manny pepper sprayed Finny, and then Finny said he was going to create a channel and expose Manny. In my opinion, it's the groundwater. The ground is poisoned with chemicals, the same poison farm. Just my opinion. I think it's the plastic. I think everything is the plastic now. Manny started it and ended it awful. He started it, he ended it, and he ended two people's lives, and he virtually ended his own. He virtually just completely fucked up a lot of people's lives, including, but not limited to, his parents, Bubbly's parents, Finny's parents, their kids, all that. Insane. It's absolutely switch back to glass. This is kind of a sad thing now, but it's something I'm really passionate about. I don't really talk about it online or anything, but is plastics and stuff like that. I mean, we have to use plastics to some degree because of the culture that it is now. But the BPA plastic, make sure your plastic's always BPA free, but it mimics your hormones, particularly estrogen. And men, our sperm counts have been going down over the last couple decades. We're not as fertile as we used to be. And it's because of the plastics. It makes our body think it's a synthetic estrogen. Listen, I don't need any more estrogen. I don't need any more estrogen. I already sound like, a helium balloon anyways. So my voice goes any higher. No, I'm just kidding. Absolutely, Ross. Don't forget the people in close proximity that experience this event. I mentioned that earlier. Well, it never stopped me from getting pregnant, LOL. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't mean you're not going to get pregnant, but look at, I learned a lot of this stuff years ago, but it's called mobility. Your, like your little swimmers for guys, like the mobility, because having kids and all that stuff, I learned a lot. So you gotta, they'll check your counts and all that, and I read so many studies about how it's on the decline. I need more estrogen. The premenopause is no joke. Well, talk to your, I tell you, a lot of people nowadays are going to the bioidentical hormones, like women and stuff, and it truly does make you feel young again. It really does. But there is a risk to it, and it can be different types of cancers. The main common reason for breast cancer is estrogen fed. That's how you get most women, which is the most common type of breast cancer. I'm postmenopause, 4 years in, hormones all over the place. So not fun. Yeah. You will drop more eggs with the bio cream. Yeah. After 30, you drop more eggs anyways. So there's that. Guys, thank you all so very much. I appreciate you. I'll be back here in a little bit. We're going to be talking about Lily and Jack, but we're also, my brain's fried today. Travis can't Decker. Thank you. I got it. It just takes me a minute sometimes. My breast cancer was estrogen fed. Yeah. And Teresa, I'm sorry you had breast cancer. I really am. But if you have any breast cancer, that's the one you want. Not that it's easy, because my mother-in-law had it. My birth mom had it. I know so many people, and it's bad, but that is the one you want if you have breast cancer. And it's the most common, thankfully. My cancer doctor said anything, including herbs, which increase estrogen, soy too. I'm breast cancer estrogen positive. Yeah. Men can get breast cancer too as well. Yes. Yeah. We lose at about 30, we start losing our hormones, and that's why we mellow out, and that's why we start getting more fragile. Uh-oh, what happened to my computer? I don't know what happened to my computer, but I learned so much. I learned so much about the human body and how amazing it is. It really is, Keto. You're right. That's amazing. That's amazing, Teresa. I bet you're so incredibly proud of her. Hopefully one day soon there is a cancer drug or something out there, because half of us in this room right now, about half, will have cancer at some point in our life. It's insane. Love you guys. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye.